What's going on, guys? Gomer's here, and he's back, of course, on another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video. It is October. Hard to believe. Speaking of October, mulling over some Halloween costume ideas. Let me know in the comments section, what should Gomer go as? What could I pull off? My girlfriend and I have discussed it. We're not doing a couple's costume, but we have the Monopoly Man and Captain Morgan in the idea bank right now. So it is sure brewing right now. October Daily Moments, that's what we're talking about today. There are new cards. A 99 is an endgame. I don't know. I failed recording this once, so I've already seen the attributes. So we'll say yes in hopes that you'll stick it out with this one. Big surprises coming in this video. In which case, leave a like down below. Definitely would appreciate that. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I think there's a content update today with that, like, run it back stuff and whatever. So ring that notification bell and get ready for that one, I suppose. Roster update too. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Yeah, Thome is the 99, of course. I'll be honest, Daily Moments have kind of lost interest with me, as if they really had a bunch. I didn't even get Cy Young. I kind of fell off that wagon. I will be able to get my 7th Jason Giambi, however, which I'm quite intrigued by. Pretty excited about that opportunity. But the evolution cards, the programs, are going to be for Yadier Molina and Wade Davis. 2 cards that could be good, but probably only Wade Davis because he's a reliever. There's also a 42 series card pack, which is kind of cool, I suppose. These cards are still going for about 15K and change. So not bad. They're going to help knock down the price of that substantially, I would think. Because a lot of people tend to do this program, as was evident with market crashes with like the All-Star and Home Run Derby series packs. So here we go, looking at Thome signature series with the Phillies. Curious. I've considered him an Indian as his best years. I remember playing, what was it, 989 Sports, MLB 2005 with my dad. And yeah, he was on the Phillies with, I think Bobby Abreu was on there as well. Bobby Abreu, good Lord. Don't roast me. I know I say Abreu weird. I say Abreu, as in who the fuck made this card? Because he cannot hit lefties. 84 and 101. Yikes! That is not particularly good for the month of October. Would have been great in April though. 110, 125 splits against righties is quite good, of course. But again, first baseman can also play third. Neither at a particularly good level. 67 fielding. Can get him up to silver at first, so that's going to be big, I'm sure. Big boy at first as well, kind of like Frank Thomas. So if nothing else, can knock the ball down and then run it down with 41 speed and hope to God that Yasmani Grandal is the batter and maybe you stand a chance in a foot race. So Thome, great swing. Great guy, great player. In his time, was in Minnesota for like 2 years. Pretty cool. Hit his 600th here. That was pretty exciting. But this card, not so much. Not so much. Was expecting a little bit more. So as far as other packs that we're gonna see along this line, there is the same shit. A Field of Dreams, an All-Star, and a Home Run Derby at the end of the month. So it's cool, innovative. Again, this kind of just speaks volumes more so than anything else. Hairball there, my apologies. Why not release new packs? That's something I've been curious of. Because we had the, what were, I don't even remember. They also cut headliners like 10 short this year, which didn't really make sense to me. They had 50 last year, and they only did 40 this year. So, I don't know. A lot of things don't really make sense to me in terms of SDS, and that is surely one of them. 98 and 97, so those aren't bad overalls. I'm imagining this is the exact card that we got last year for Yadier Molina. Go ahead and check and see if my suspicions are correct. They are. Which isn't a terrible thing. It's not like a horrible card. It's kind of like Pudge if he had no speed. 35. Kind of that's sugarcoating for Yadier Molina, quite frankly. 101 and 115, respectively. In terms of contact, is decent. He's certainly going to hit lefties better than righties with 12 more power. Fielding is great. That's going to get maxed out. And then, again, the 35 speed. So, is there a reason? What tier? Where does Yadi end up in the terms of catcher rankings? Like, not top 5, probably. There's JT. There is Yasmani, not Yadi. Good Lord. Like, what? 2 players ever with name? That's exaggeration, of course, but not many players with the first name starting at a Y. Anyway, he's not one of the better catchers. He's usable, I guess, on an all-time Cardinals team, but probably not going to see him too much. I don't imagine he's going to be end game in terms of catchers that you're going to see in ranked seasons. So, yep. Evolution Player Program, same thing for Yadier Molina. And again, do these cards have to be King Griffin Jr.? Does it have to be Willie Mays? No, that's not what I'm saying at all, actually. I'm just saying these cards should have came out in, like, August or July when there was still a use for them, you know, before, like, all the other good cards came out. It just doesn't make... Yes, it is Kershaw fodder, as we have to update the terminology. Which this card, by the way, is actually quite good. So Gomer's going to remove himself from the situation. And we'll see a cutter-sinker combo, which should be pretty effective, alongside max hit per 9, and then 117K per 9 for good measure. In terms of control, you would like to see a bit better on the slider and knuckle curveball. Going to be a bit scared to throw those, but even on the sinker, 82. And again, something I don't understand is how with parallel this doesn't increase, you know. Like, I understand you're not going to get plus 5 velocity, but why can't you get plus 5 control on these pitches and, like, plus 1 velocity? Like, go from 99 to 100 miles an hour. That doesn't make sense. One of the many things within this game. And then break, not great on the sinker or the slider. So, should still be a good card. You know, I'm not, like, too worried about it. Should be one of the better relievers. Probably a card that you're going to want to grind for, if nothing else. So, plan on at least playing, what? Like 8 daily moments in order to get up to Wade Davis, because that is legitimately a good card to look at right there. So that's what we have for the October monthly daily-ish shit. Thome, who again is probably not the best card to come out at this time, and then you can make the case both of the Yadi and Wade Davis could be a little bit more interesting, just because there's a lot of first basemen that you could use, and Jim Thome is probably not one of them that you should. So again, in recap, we have update coming later today. Run it back. I think there is 11 cards. A couple of them seem interesting, so we'll have to see who actually is good amongst that lot. And then we have a roster update. Should have Tops Now, which at this point, Tops Now is almost as exciting as the inning programs, because those cards, I mean, are better than Tony Gwynn. That's for damn sure. You know, nothing else. It's going to be more worthwhile than your time if you're going to grind for that, 20 contact guy that can stand alone in your outfield. So, yeah, update coming later today. We'll cover that, and then postseason stuff. Orioles took 2 out of 3 against the Red Sox. Pretty crazy. Mariners and Red Sox, I think, are in a virtual tie for that second spot. Then the Yankees look like they're going to make it in. They do play the Rays, which is a good team, of course, but I'm guessing that we're probably going to rest a few players, so it's probably not going to be our A squad out there, but who knows? Could still play spoiler, but I'm going to pencil in the Yankees, and I don't know. Jays, kind of tough for them. The A's are pretty much out. The NL is completely set. Some pretty interesting matchups. Again, we have the Cardinals and Dodgers in a one-game playoff. The Dodgers won 100 games, and in 9 innings, their season could just end. They could trade for Scherzer, they could trade for Turner, and all be for naught, just based off 9 innings. Again, not a huge fan of that. I just think a 3-inning series would, Jesus Christ, yeah. Play a fucking event game. A 3-game series, for that matter, would be a little bit better. More ratings, isn't that what you want? SDS, get a chance for some more guys to actually play, and not just again what we were talking about. If it was the Mets and DeGrom was playing with the subpar offense this year, could easily win against the Dodgers, which they're clearly not the better team, and then that could just serve to see the Mets get swept. I don't know, just for quality of baseball. Just one Gomer's thought. But leave a like if you guys enjoy. As always, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. There, guys, comes out. Yeet.